What is up, guys? It's Mike here, and today we're going to be looking at 3 brand new trucks for the Hot Wheels WWE set that we recently were able to pick up in a toy hunt video. Alright, so I made a toy hunt video a couple weeks ago. It was the first one since probably like April, and it's been absolutely crazy here in the winter with the snow, trying to, power going out. It's been absolutely brutal in New Jersey. But here we are, we're finally here. We finally have the trucks from that toy hunt video, and I cannot wait to open these. Yeah, so with that being said, you're going to notice 3 of them right in front of you. I don't know if you guys are familiar with wrestling or anything like that, but I used to be a die-hard wrestling fan growing up, especially during the Attitude Era, during the Rock and Stone Cold, all that, all the way up until like around the time Eddie Guerrero died. Once Eddie Guerrero died, that's when I kind of stopped watching it, and then I recently got back into it, and now I kind of don't watch it as much anymore, but I always tune in to like WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble, the big pay-per-views like that, Survivor Series, just to see what's up. So anyway, yeah, so let's start this off here. We're going to save The Rock for last because The Rock is my all-time favorite wrestler. We're going to save Mr. Seth Rollins, and we're going to start things off with Sasha Banks. Alright, so this truck originally, I thought this thing was only going to be shipped out in like Canada and stuff. These things are such peg warmers, and this is how bad it is of a peg warmer. So basically, the one that came out before this, the mix before this, I think it was Roman Reigns, The New Day, and God, I can't think of the other guy. I can't think of the other truck. The Undertaker, maybe? I don't know, I can't think. AJ Styles, maybe? I don't know, I can't remember. But, these things have been really hard to find. I know the Sasha Banks one was over in Canada. There was a couple guys like Driver's Ed who paid for a couple of them to get the Canada one. And those ones obviously have a different card because they just don't go to Canada. They go everywhere else. So yeah, I don't even know who it is. Not even on the back. Because I remember John Cena, Stone Cold, and The Undertaker and AJ Styles were the first. And then... God, no, Finn Balor. There we go. But, yeah, so anyway. Yeah, they were over in Canada. I really thought I was never going to see these or get these. As a collector, I eventually would have caved and got these trucks when it came down to it. And I was really thinking of getting them for my son for Christmas, so I was just going to order the Triple H, the Braun Strowman, and Sasha Banks off of eBay. Now, shipping for that is insane. It's like $20 on top of the price of the truck. So I was kind of hesitant. I ended up going to Walmart, and to my surprise, they actually had the Sasha Banks truck. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if we're going to see the other two, the Triple H and the Braun Strowman, but I hope we do find them soon. So with that being said, if you guys don't know wrestling that much, bear with me. I mean, I kind of tune in, and I know who Sasha Banks is, so I can kind of help you guys out if you don't know. But let's zoom in on this thing here. So basically, the name is Sasha Banks. The truck's a pickup. The strength is Shutter Shades, and by Shutter Shades, she always wears sunglasses to the ring, stuff like that. The Crash Attack is the Banks statement. That is her finishing move. And her motivation is I'm a legit boss. So that's like her catchphrase, or at the time it was. Last time I watched wrestling, she has blue hair now. She looks kind of nothing like this in the little card art here. So with that being said, let's crack this thing open and see what it looks like. Alright, so the Sasha Banks truck, this is truck number 8, or actually truck number 9. I think number 8 is Braun Strowman and number 10 is Triple H. Now, the Triple H truck, number 10, that is going off of Hot Wheels in 2019. The Seth Rollins and the Rock truck is actually in 2020, I believe. So those are 11 and 12. But anyway, Sasha Banks, just like the normal cards, it will say the truck number. Every one of these trucks do come with a ring, which is pretty cool. I do like that. So the ring's pretty cool. The truck itself is pretty cool as well. So once again, we got another truck with the trophy truck body, which I love. The trophy truck body, it looks awesome. So for those of you who don't know wrestling or anything like that, by the stutter shades, that's what that is right here. She always wears that. And how the truck is basically that laid out as it looks is basically her uniform or her ring gear. So pretty cool. It has her catchphrase on the hood, which is basically, you know, she's the legit boss apparently. So that's pretty cool. It has her little signature right here on the side. I'm liking the red on this. It's like that sparkly, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's like little sparkles in the red. There's actually none in the purple, and there's none in the blue. So first thing when you see this truck, you get a legit vibe of Wonder Woman, and that's kind of like her ring gear. Ring gear. But yeah, pretty cool truck. I like the B-lock, how it's chrome, like a chrome gold, and that red. I think the truck looks pretty good, and I think this one's pretty good. Now, I really thought this was only going to be in Canada. I'm really happy to see this, and you know, these WWE trucks are only at Walmart, and it's crazy how many like Stone Cold Steve Austin's or the UnderTaker's or, you know, Roman Reigns ones I see. When I saw this, I was like, oh my god. So yeah, that being said, let's move on to the next truck, which is none other than, I believe, Seth Rollins. Alright, and for the next truck we have Seth Rollins. Now, Seth Rollins, to me, I kind of stopped watching wrestling basically after CM Punk quit too, but I kind of know he was in the Shield, everything like that. The truck here is obviously 5 alarm, and I'm gonna guess these trucks are for 2020. I don't know if they're like mixed to the 2019. I really honestly don't know. These things are like all over the place. But we'll turn this thing around and we'll check out his crash attacks here. And as you see on the back, it has Sasha Banks, The Undertaker, Stone Cold, John Cena, and The Rock. And obviously, if you guys know the Hot Wheels trucks, you see the castings. You know, Stone Cold's Bone Shaker, John Cena, Muscle Car, Roger Dodger, stuff like that. So it kind of suits their personality in a way. So let's see here. Name Seth Rollins, city, strength, fiery red bodywork. Okay. Crash attack to stomp. Of course, that's his finisher move. And then the motivation is to burn it down. So like when he comes to the ring, if you guys don't know his theme song, it basically screams "burn it down." So that's basically that. So burn it down with a fire truck or a fire engine, whatever. But yeah, let's crack this thing open and take a closer look at another 5 alarm. Alright, so truck 11, or the first truck for 2020, whatever you guys want to call it, Seth Rollins. So 5 alarm, pretty cool looking. I'm liking the details on this. Now, there are a couple 5 alarms that already got released for 2020 in Hot Wheels, and one is painted after a zebra, and the other one is strictly gold. So this one I kind of like. Clearly it has the WWE vibe with the WWE logo. It has the Hot Wheels logo on it, and it also has Seth Rollins logo. So of course we'll move the ring here. So like every 5 alarm, this truck does have the ladder that moves. Let me angle the camera down a little bit here if it wants to. There we go. Alright, so basically that's pretty cool. I really like the flames on it. On the front here, it does say Seth Rollins, or Seth freaking Rollins. It actually does say that, because I think that's his catchphrase. I haven't really watched wrestling in a while, but yeah, it's December. Last time I watched it was SummerSlam, so it's been a while. That's like a lifetime in wrestling. But yeah, really cool design. I'm liking the flames on it. It has some flames on the engine itself, on the hood part. I'm liking the black on it. It looks really nice. On the back, it says "Burn It Down" with his logo. And I guess that's his new thing that he's going by. The last time I remember Seth Rollins, he was in the Shield. So it's been a while. But yeah, pretty cool. Honestly, this might be the best looking 5-alarm truck this year. I don't really like the zebra one. The gold one's kind of weird. And then when you see this one, you know, it has flames. It's black. It looks pretty cool. So really cool, really nice. Yeah, I kind of wish it was different than 5-alarm, but you know, for WWE trucks, I wish they had their own casting or something cool like that. But whatever, what are you gonna do? So far, I like this one a lot better than the Sasha Banks one. So now let's move on to my favorite wrestler of all time. Alright, so now moving on to my favorite wrestler of all time. Anytime The Rock shows up, I always turn it on. Growing up, I was a huge fan of The Rock. And he's just an awesome guy. He really is. The dude can really, he can do it all. So, I had no idea these trucks are coming out. When I saw the Rock one there, I saw his face, I was like, oh my god. And I had to get it. Sadly, I don't have a double one of this, and this is like a perfect card. But you know what? It is the Rock. We're going to open it, and we're going to see what it looks like. So, basically, if you guys know Hot Wheels, it's on the casting of Steer Clear, which makes perfect sense because Steer Clear is a bull. The Rock is the Brahma bull. So let's see here. Let's read the little cards on the back here, or whatever you want to call it. So we got name The Rock, type truck, or oh my god, truck type creature, strength 24/7 torque. Okay, crash attack, the rock bottom. It would have been cool if it said the People's Elbow though. People's Elbow was way better. Motivation, just bring it. It's got to be just bring it. That's always been The Rock's catchphrase. And then, of course, you see on the back Sasha Banks, UnderTaker, Stone Cold, John Cena, and Seth Rollins. So, I don't, like I said before, I don't know if we're going to have any more of these. I would assume maybe another 8 to hit 20, maybe 10 last year, 10 this year. Not really sure on that. This is currently truck number 12 out of the whole set. And I haven't really seen this one around, so I don't know how rare these things are. But with that being said, let's take out the People's Champ and see what this Steer Clear looks like. Alright, so once you take it out, first thing you notice is this thing is really red. Now, red with The Rock, I never really associated red with The Rock, so that's kind of odd to say the least. But normal Steer Clear casting here. Obviously you get the ring. So I kind of wish one thing Hot Wheels should do with these trucks at least is like in the ring or something, make like a poster of like all the WWE trucks or something like that. That would be kind of cool. So here we go. We got a nice red Steer Clear body here. And I don't think there's been another Steer Clear for at least 2020 yet. So I think this will be the first one. And this thing looks pretty cool. I like the red. I like on the little neck here, it says 24/7, 365, 24 hours, you know, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Instead of just bring it, it says I bring it. He used to say that, when he came back to fight John Cena. Wow, that was like almost 10 years ago. And then we got, if you guys know The Rock, he's really into like Samoan stuff. So like we got his Samoan tattoo on the nose of the truck. I'm not too sure if the tattoo is actual, like the same tattoo he has on his arm. It's possible, but I'm not too sure on that. And then of course you got the Monster Truck Live, you got the WWE logo, and then you have The Rock's signature up here, which is actually signed Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. So it has his real name and obviously The Rock. So really cool truck. I really like this one. I think this is actually really put together pretty well. I like the chrome red bead lock with the black rims. Trying not to be biased with it because, you know, I like The Rock. But out of the three, I think the bull one here is the best looking one. I mean, you got the trophy truck body, and then you have 5-alarm. I mean, I like the paint job on 5 Alarm, but 5 Alarm is always kind of weird. But pretty cool. I mean, I wasn't really expecting these at all. I kind of just stumbled upon them, and if there's any more info on these, that'd be kind of cool. If there's going to be more coming out, I really can't see who else they can make. One truck I do have in mind, and I'm going to set it in stone now and say it and get it on camera, is that El Superfasto. If that thing gets made into a Rey Mysterio, that is like the perfect truck for that. But who knows? Maybe they'll do it, maybe they won't. These were kind of a unique find. I didn't really expect any of this. But yeah, let me know if you guys found these. I haven't seen these again. I've only seen The Rock once. I have it right here, and that's it. So I don't know if it was like a freak thing. Hopefully Braun Strowman and Triple H do come to the US so I can get those. And with that being said, guys, let me know if you're going to pick these up. If not, maybe you like wrestling, maybe you don't like wrestling, or you just like collecting every single truck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon in another video very shortly.